Alright, so hello, welcome back. Oh, I already started this vlog. Okay, so Heartstoppers. Let's talk about Heartstoppers Volume 1 by Alice Oseman. Oh my gosh, this makes me want to pick up more Alice Oseman. These are characters of a story that I didn't even know existed. It's about his sister, his older sister. They're connected in that universe. But this follows two boys who go to this like Ivy League school, high school kind of thing. One's in grade 10, one's in grade 11, and they start a somewhat flirtation. The one has been out, there was a horrible outing, and he was bullied for it and things, and then the other one is slowly coming to terms with his sexuality. And it follows this great masterpiece of a book that I gave 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved this book. I'm so happy that I finally picked it up because of this challenge, and could not recommend more. But that being said, we're gonna move on. I do plan. I'm planning on buying the other 2 volumes, by the way, as I definitely want to know where the story goes, since it does live on a somewhat of a cliffhanger. But they'll be coming later on this month, probably when I get paid, when I actually get paid for the amount of time that I worked. Well, the amount of time I'm going to be working. So once again, this is the BookTube bingo board. I might point to where we're going or whatever. And the way I do this, in case you missed the announcement, we do a number generator 1 through 16, and if that number, such as like 15, which was this big, we skip it, we re-roll until we get a different number. I'm real nervous. 16. Oh my god! Okay. So we have Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Albacete, and so I will be picking up this audiobook, I guess, a lot sooner than I thought. I'll pick it up after I get done with Home Before Dark by Riley Sagar. I'm very, very excited. I don't know what this one is. I think it's 2 siblings, maybe twins, who did not know that they were related until, like, they were. This pick was by Simone, which is, I don't know her BookTube name off the top of my head. Also, by the way, all these people are going to be linked down below. Chasing Pages. And this is a book that made her cry. She doesn't actually cry in books, so this is the book that was closest to make her cry. And so we used Clap When You Land. I'm very, very excited about it. But yeah, this is Chasing Pages. So, alrighty. Well, let's go ahead, and I will tell you guys when I read it and when I'm achieving the copy and stuff. Like I said, this is a non-spoiler type of video. So I'm just gonna tell you kind of my thoughts and feelings on it without giving spoilers. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Also, by the way, we're like close to bingo. That's cool. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Figured to update you guys. I got to page 119 for the Merciless. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's not too graphic yet. I know it's coming. We're just getting, like, we're kind of building it up. It's really reminding me of my own story, Church of Samuel, and things like that. And so it's really making me want to go back and revisit that project. So that might be on the radar this month. I knew it was going to be on the radar at some point, but I do believe it's going to be on the radar this month. So that's very exciting. I've also realized that beta readers are not going to get Broken Boys until the 3rd draft, which was the draft that was supposed to correct the mistakes of the 2nd draft. But the 2nd draft is actually technically the 1st draft, and so I do think we need to go through a whole other round of revisions. So I really need to write the 2nd draft so we can get done with the 2nd draft. I can get to my mom, tell her, hey, blah blah blah, here, read, and then send it to, like, my mom's friend as well, so I can get a different set of opinions who wouldn't care to read graphic sex scenes that I write, as my mom does, and then come back with all those opinions in September, right? September, October, give you guys it from November. Nope. I guess write it all in September, give you guys in October, write the last draft in November, and then try to query it on draft 4. Is that the plan? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, no idea. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm trying to figure out what my other project's going to be. I do have a few short stories I talked about, but either way, I'm really enjoying this. Alright, so I have work today. This is not what I'm wearing, but it's currently in the laundry. But I did finish a book, so I'll update you guys on that. I don't even think I updated you guys that I finished Heartstoppers. So I read Heartstoppers by Alice Oseman. This was a 5-star novel. It's about two boys who fall in love. One boy who's questioning his sexuality, the other who is very confident in his sexuality. And I very, very much enjoyed it, and I will continue on with this series. There's currently 3 volumes out, and I do plan on owning all of them, but I don't get paid yet, so. Then we have The Merciless by Daniel Vega. As you guys know, this is one of my most anticipated books I read this year, as the content learnings and things, and overall the content itself was disappointing. It didn't go far enough, but also didn't not go far enough. It was really weird, but overall it was disappointing. This is a 3.5 stars, and I originally reflected it as a 4-star in Goodreads, because you can't do halves, so annoying. But no, I lowered it to a 3 because it doesn't deserve a 4, and I'm still not deciding if, I still have yet to decide if I'm going to pick up The Merciless 2, The Exorcism of Sofia Vega, or The Merciless 3, which is a characters in here story, which I think I'm more curious to learn about than the actual continuation of the series. I don't know, could be one and done. I'll let you guys know. So that being said, what's the next book you picked up? Well, because I like short and sweet, I picked up A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I'm only like 2 pages into it, so I have no comments just yet. I'll update you guys probably later on, today or tomorrow. Today we're going to be reading, where is that? It's over here. I own a physical. Home Before Dark by Roy Sagar, or, and also Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Avacedo. Those are the plans to read today while I do work and things. I want to start cleaning today. It's going to be a busy day. I have work, actual work from 2 to 6, so I'll go do that, but when I get home, in general. Yeah. So, I'll tell you guys soon. Hello, and ignore my really weird hair. It dried in a weird way because of rain. But hello, welcome back to, actually, I'll update the vlog first before I do a new video. So I wanted to very quickly update you guys and say that I've been reading Home Before Dark by Ray Sagar. Very, very much enjoying it, by the way, if you guys are curious. And we're on page 72 now. I'm very, very excited. I'm going to read just a little bit of Court of Mist and Fury before I go to bed. But yeah. I also have yet to decide if I'm going to include any type of writing. If I include any writing, I think, in our main vlog throughout the week, it will simply just be the writing I'm doing on the side, not my main writing for camp, as I have a second project I'm working on as well. And so that might be a project that we talk about in these weekly vlogs. Alright, I'll update you guys probably tomorrow when I start to actually do some work and things that will require me to listen to my audiobook more. Tomorrow is a very big audiobook to I want to finish Home Before Dark, and also I want to read the entirety of Clap When You Land, and then maybe even pick up Forever Interrupted or something like that. Not really sure. I got the physical copy of You're Not Alone by Gear Hendricks and Sarah Peckins, and so that is a plan to read this month, because I have a physical copy to hold up and, like, wrap-ups and vlogs in general and shit. So, yeah. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is a brand new, beautiful day. I have a few YouTube things to take care of today. I'm gonna watch a movie with my mom. Overall, expecting great things. So, let's talk about reading. I did read a little while I played some Animal Crossing. I'm gonna have to look up something for Animal Crossing. I'm a little stuck, so. But, I did read more Home Before Dark. I think we passed the century mark, which is great. Makes me very happy. And then, I don't remember what I did with my physical what's up here. I still need to read and sit down and read A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. The only problem here is the fact that I want to write first before I read. So I think that's what we're going to jump into, is some writing, which I'm pretty excited about. So, but then we need to read some Court of Mist and Fury. Part 2 starts on like 136, which I think is a great point to get to today if I can. Yeah, it's like 136 or something like that. So hopefully that's where we get to. And I do have some YouTube stuff, plus I need to finish my bullet journal. But at the moment, I need to go upstairs to get a book for my sister, and also to go upstairs and get my writing desk, so I can bring it back down here so we can really write. Okay, so I just spent a little bit of my morning doing some editing. I roughly edited a video, then I roughly edited another video. Now we're gonna sit down to read. God, I am so red today. And then also, not to read, to write, because I still want to read Equilibrium and Theory, which I think we're going to do tonight. I have a lot of work to do, but I'm planning on doing most of that stuff while streaming tonight with a whole bunch of other people, because I think that's going to be really, really fun, unless I'm not done with my audiobook, and then we might make this change. That would be the only one thing, because I'm still not really far. We did pass the 100-page mark. I do actually have a number for you guys, which I didn't before, which is 130 is where we're at in Home Before Dark. And overall, I really, really enjoy it. So the story, I never really told you guys. Home Before Dark follows a girl who ends up inheriting her old haunted house that her dad wrote a book about. Her dad wrote a book. It's really, really reminding me of A Haunting on Hill House on Netflix. Also a novel, which I've never read, which I should read. It's a classic, so it's a little intimidating. But the TV show I really, really enjoyed up until like the last 2 episodes. I thought those were not the best, but overall I really, really enjoyed it, and there's a lot of similarities, and so it is taking me out of the story a little bit, just because there's a lot of setup that's the same, and I'm really hoping a lot of the twists are different, and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of what it's about. So it's a story and a story, which is one of my favorites, where you're following, it goes back and forth between the present day and then the book that her dad ended up writing that made her famous, her family famous, also infamously horrible. So it's been okay so far. I've not been scared, but there has been moments where one would get scared. So that's my update for you. We're gonna move over to my writing desk. I still gotta clean out the corner where it's actually gonna go, but we have it down here, so that's all that matters. And yeah, I'm gonna grab my tripod, and that's where we're headed. So, good morning. It's 9:06, and we are on page 330 of Home Before Dark. I've read 200 or so pages since the last time I updated you guys, and I'm 94% sure I know the twist. I'm going to talk about this in his wrap-up, but if I'm correct, this will be the third time. Yeah, because I don't think it was used in the one. The third time this has been used. Overall, this is not a 5-star read for me. I'm actually really, I'm really disappointed with it. I had a lot of, hype and things writing up on it, so, there's a point to be disappointed. I think it's gonna be, a 3.5 to 4 star. I would have to look back and figure out what I actually rated Home Before Dark, but not Home Before Dark, Lock Every Door. But I still think that was much better than this. I don't know. I have such mixed feelings. But we will finish it today, so that's exciting. Or we'll get really close to finishing it, hopefully. So, okay. So I finished Home Before Dark by Riley Sagar. I gave it a 3.75 stars, which was a lot higher because some of the last twists. It's the same thing that with how I felt about The Time I Lied, or The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sagar. It was his second novel. The epilogue was mind-blowing. This didn't have the same exact feeling of epilogue mind-blowingness as I think the ending was a little rushed because it was a twist after a twist after a twist. I like my twists to be kind of throughout the novel and not so much just heavy-handed. Also, to be honest with you, I didn't really think, as cool as the ghost story was in it, I think it could have either been better or taken out completely. I have mixed thoughts and opinions on that, but I'm going to be doing a Riley Sagar wrap-up, which should already be up on my channel. I was going to say that about Karen Slaughter. I'm going to post that next week, or the week after, because I think this is much more important to talk about. I think a lot more people are going to want to hear my opinion on Home Before Dark than Karen Slaughter, so we're going to prioritize this video instead. So that should be up already on the channel in preparation for this vlog. Now, the question is, where are we moving from here? I'm picking up Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Avosato. That should take me like 2 hours to read. No problem whatsoever. Very, very looking forward to that read. Probably a 5 out of 5 stars. And then I think we're going to continue trying to read A Court of Mist and Fury. I just haven't been in the mood to pick up a fairy tale. So, but most of the shit that I have on my TBR is fantasy. So, it's not like I have there's a matter to it. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to continue to force myself to read it, because eventually I'll know I'll fall into like a graceful spell with it and just love it. So I just got to get to that graceful spell. Alright, that's my update. Alright, this is like a typical Jacob angle. Sorry about the light. Let's see if we can just, there we go. That should be better. I listened to the first hour and 48 minutes of Clap When You Land. I have 3 hours and 44 minutes left of the audiobook. Definitely going to be finished tonight. I think we're going to start working on closet stuff, but I did get 2 other books to read as well tonight. They are graphic novels and mangas and stuff like that, as I want something a little bit shorter to pick up. I'm still trying to do this like 31 days thing, and a part of reading 30 books in 31 days. Some people can read 30 romances and them all be 300 pages and be fine. Other people, like myself, do need some shorter novels as well as the bigger novels as well. So let's talk about those. I have a manga that came out in September of last year, and we got it in February. I don't know. And that is Becoming Gyu by Incho and Tanko. This is about a musician who ends up having everybody in his band quit, and so he becomes friends with an unlikely friend, and they form a band together. And then we have The Phantom Twin by Lisa Brown, which is quoted by Neil Gaiman, and that's really the only one on the back here that I really know. And The Phantom Twin is about a Siamese girls, and they end up getting cut, separated, and one dies, and it's about the repercussions of that. I heard it's really sad. So both those are 2 books I plan on picking up either today or tomorrow to add to my TBR and just to continue to read. We're still working our way through A Court of Mist and Fury, and I did go ahead and grab another audiobook because I can't help myself. Burn Our Bodies Down by Roy Power, which is Roy Power's second novel. I read her first novel, her debut one, when it came out last year, and the cover for this was just so gorgeous I had to get it. It's so beautiful. So we'll see if I actually end up picking it up or not, but it just came out like yesterday, so I'll see you guys soon. We are reading a lot of books. I think this is book number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 or 8 books this week. That's pretty good. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon with an update, probably when I finish those last days. Hello vlog, how are you? Today's Friday. It's 5:45 in the morning. I slept a long time yesterday, and I want to mention, I don't know, I've been trying to do this whole read a book a day thing. It's the 10th of July now, and I've only written once. Jesus, my fucking Christ. Problem is I'm working like every other day, and so every other day is a day that like yesterday I needed to write, but yesterday was all a mess, and so I didn't write because I was like depressed and shit. It's not fun. Either way. Let's talk about the books. So I've read 9 books so far, or I'm in the middle of my 9th, and then I have an audiobook that I'm picking up, and then we have a 10th one that I just grabbed for my BookTube bingo as well. I think it's just a sign that I'm not supposed to start A Court of Mist and Fury. I think I'm going to take back its sequel, and we're just going to push it off until like September or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. I do want to read Scythe, but I do have a physical book that I'm going to be picking up, or it's on my Kindle. But I forgot that I read Pistol Daisy this month. And I did read Phantom Twin. I know I didn't talk about it at all. It's over there on the ground. I don't want to go grab it. But I gave it 2 stars. I didn't really like it at all. And then reading Becoming You, which is a manga, which I'm also not really enjoying. I think it's going to be like a 3-star, unless it turns out to be really good at the end. I picked it up because I thought it was gay. It's not gay. So I think it's more like my expectations where it was supposed to be gay. Either way, but I did finish Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Avosato, which was a 5 out, dropping 5 stars. No one's shocked there, but it's beautiful and it's great, and I love it so much. And I'm picking up another book that's not on my TBR, which is Lauren Graham's memoir. I've already read it once. It's Speaking Too Fast or something like that. But I just finished Gilmore Girls again last night, and I really want to read it. So I have it on my phone, and so I'm gonna listen to it today at work, and we will see kind of basically how it all goes. Let's see here. What else do we have? So we have Copyland. Oh, and then also we're going to be picking up Kin. This vlog only goes till tomorrow, so I'm not entirely sure all those books we're going to be... I don't know which one we're going to get to. I'm hoping to finish the Lauren Graham one, but, yeah. So, that's where I'm at. This has been an amazing reading month. I'm already up to 10 books, and I read 4 last month, so my body's really, like, I'm recovering from my drought of reading. But I'll update you guys soon with an update. I might take some B footage at work or something to kind of pencil in between these clips. Hello, I want to update you guys. I read a book today, and then we got halfway through a book. So I read Lauren Graham's Talking as Fast as I Can, from Gilmore Girls to Gilmore Girls, which I absolutely adored. 5 out of 5 stars. If you have not picked this up before, you like Lauren Graham or you like Gilmore Girls, something I definitely highly recommend. Just very much enjoyed. And also we have Forever Interrupted by Tara Jenkins Reid, which we all knew I was going to be end up starting here relatively soon. I got to part 2, which is like 170 something, 172 pages in, which is about 52%. This follows a girl who is in a relationship, a very short span of relationship of 6 months. She's passionately in love. Her and her fiance, or her and her boyfriend, get married. He ends up dying a week and 4 days afterwards, and it follows the love story before he dies and the love story after he dies. A quick little haul is we have A Little Life, which I picked up because of Paperback Dreams, or Cat. I love Cat. We all know. She's on my list for my BookTube bingo thing that I'm hosting this month, and I was inspirational to pick this up and to read it within like a week. So that's exciting. I'm very nervous, but also very excited. And then of course we have Elizabeth Statos with Fire on High, because I do plan on picking it up at some point during this month. Then, I did talk about Phantom Twin and stuff, so we're on the right track to read a book a day in July. Not a plan of mine, just something that's happened, and I would love to come out 31 books ahead. So, that's the plan. Writing-wise, I did amazing this morning. I really enjoyed writing in the morning, and so I might try that again tomorrow morning. I'm still trying to get the grasp on it, and then we'll come back to doing live streams for that. Let's see here. Is there anything else? I think that's everything. My day was fine. It was long. Now I'm going to go upstairs and watch a movie with the Bam Bam, eat dinner, and then probably come back downstairs and read, I guess. I'm going to bring the Switch up, though, because I need to go island hunting, so we're going to see if it's available today. By the way, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Yeah, alright. There you are. Food. I'm Simon. Dog ate food. Alright, between yesterday and today we finished Forever Interrupted by Tara Jenkins Reid. If you guys did not know, I don't know if I really mentioned it in the vlog or not, I'm doing this kind of subtle read a book a day type of thing. Today's book, which is Sunday, since the end of this vlog, will be a children's book that I'm reading with my little sister. It's a chapter book, but it's a children's book. Let's go through the books I did read this month. And we can have or this week, and we can have a little chat. It kind of looks like a wrap book because I read so many. So Before Interrupted, which I've talked about a little bit, follows a girl who ends up getting married, and her husband dies very soon after they get married, and then it goes back in time, and it follows their love story as it progresses, and it goes back and forth. It was a 3.75 out of 5 stars. I have some really mixed bags on Tara Jenkins Reid's early novels. They're not horrible, they're not great, but I will do a whole wrap-up of this author to give my full thoughts and opinions, but it's going to be a relatively long video. And I'm debating if I want to read Daisy Jones and the Six first again, because I've only read it once. I'm not really sure. Then I also read Heartstoppers. I already talked about this a lot. It's a 5 out of 5 stars, so highly recommend that. Then we read The Merciless, which is a 3 out of 5 stars, also talked about a lot, so we'll move on. Then we have Becoming You, which is a 3 out of 5 stars. which it just did not do anything that I wanted it to do, but it was not horrible, and I would recommend. And then we also had the Phantom Twin, which was a 2 out of 5 stars. Yeah, no, did not like. Then we also have another 5 out of 5 stars, which is Lauren Graham's talking as fast as I can from Gilmore Girls to Gilmore Girls since I finished the TV show. My third rewatch of Gilmore Girls, and I wanted to listen to just the beautiful voice that is Lorelai Gilmore. Or Lauren Graham, you know. Then we also read Home Before Dark by Riley Sagar, which I also very, very much enjoyed. Is that it? No, I swear there was another audiobook somewhere in here. Let me check my Audible. Oh, there it is. There's a whole other book I'm missing. Home Before Dark, which I'm pretty sure I gave a 3.75 out of 5 stars. I don't think this was a 4. I could be wrong. It could have been a 4. If it is a 4, it's definitely a 3-star read for me. So I was probably generous to it. No, it's not, because the only book I've ever given Riley Sagar as a 4 is Lock Every Door. So yeah, this one also will have a whole entire wrap up that should be up by, or that should be going up the week this video is going up. So just stay tuned for that. Then we also read Clapping You In by Elizabeth Salcedo, which I also gave a 5 out of 5 flashing stars because that was beautiful and everything, and we loved it so much. And that, my friend, is this week's reading. Hopefully next week will just be as long as well as we're trying to do this whole read a book a day. Alright. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please leave me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all next time for another beautiful video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.